He doesn't really need to do too much in terms of lifting the mood and trying to motivate the players. A lot of them have started the season very well and come in feeling very confident, very well motivated. And the Black Stars will just be another assignment where they are looking to step in there, excel, and build on the credits that they've started the season with. Antoine Semenyo is one of the top scorers in the Premier League this season, scored double against the champions at Anfield, no less a grand. Mohamed Kudus, on his Premier League debut for Spurs, created 2 goals, was also very important for Tottenham Hotspur against Manchester City. We have seen quite a number of the boys also do well. Even for those who have not really had game time, their careers have taken them on a path that should give them a lot of optimism ahead of this. Tariq Lamptey is an example. He's found himself a new home at Fiorentina. Deal got concluded today. Sorting out his future and that sort of clarity that a move like that brings can be very helpful around this time. Ibrahim Suleimana, likewise. Earlier today, while we were on the transfer deadline show, I did mention that one of the people that I fear for was him, because his half Ghanaian brother, I use half advisedly, in Yunus Musa, was joining from AC Milan.
Yeah.
That definitely was going to mean his
place.
Game time significantly reduced. Already last season, he didn't play too many games. And so I'm very happy that Ibrahim Suleimana has also found himself a new home. What that means for Otto Addo is that basically everyone that he would want to count on is walking into the Black Stars camp either on form, but with a lot of clarity on where their future is and motivation to go and excel. For someone like Tariq Lamptey, if he gets to play against Chad, his club coach will be watching. They'll be paying attention to see
what he brings.
Apart from all the scouting reports and all the footage that they have seen, what is the current condition of Tariq Lamptey? Because he's not played a great deal. I mean,
in a long while. Actually.
Yes, it's been a while. And he hasn't been in the national team for about 10 months now. Yeah. So this is perhaps the first time in a long time that they are going to see him in competitive action. So for someone like Tariq Lamptey, he also walk in there with a point to prove, especially because Aliou Disedu is not in the team. This is perhaps one of the few occasions where he walks into the Black Stars and he's nailed on to start at right back, right, without
any questions or reservations. Yeah,
exactly. So look, almost everyone that Otto Addo would look to count. Partey, for example, is another that I mentioned. There's a bit more clarity around his future now than the last time when he played for the Black Stars. At that time, no one really knew whether or not Arsenal were going to give him an extension, even with the court issues that he's dealing with. Now there's clarity. He knows when his court date is. I think it's tomorrow. Yeah. So at the end of it all, even for those who have issues to deal with, this is not one of those Black Stars camps that we have to worry about this player's head not being in the game, or just go there, do your job. And as Sicho has explained beautifully, if we get the 6 points over the 2 games, we could have one.
That basically gives us 21 points.
And we could have 1 foot on the American border. So this is, look, everything that is happening in the last 6 or 7 months, if you had asked any Ghanaian at the end of the AFCON qualifiers that would we be in this position, I think a lot of us would have said no, right? A lot of us would have said, we don't think the Black Stars are going to.
Because to play 6 matches without a single win.
We didn't get a win, but they've turned the corner. The confidence is, these days we are more relaxed about the Black Stars going into games. I think the players also know it. I think the energy of the country rubs off the players themselves, who put in the work, who were able to turn the corner off what was a disastrous campaign. And I think all of those combined should make the work simpler for Otto Addo. His job is to walk in there, set up the team in a manner that reflects the strengths of his best players, and as much as possible...
Do not press any other panic button again.
Exactly. I mean, now, look, this is not one of those situations where you have to go and convince Thomas Partey about the importance of this game,
urgently, yeah.
Where he has some issues about confidence, where he's not playing. That was last year, when the Black Stars looked lost in a lot of those games. Yeah. This is not one of those. this isn't. So for me, if there's any headache, it perhaps has to be over player selection, especially in attack, right? Where you've got Semenyo, you've got Iñaki, you've got Jordan.
Many coaches would love this.
Yeah, so it's a positive headache.
Yeah.
If it is a headache, it's a positive one to have. I mean, the other day, someone was asking me whether you play Semenyo or Iñaki on the right. I said, it's a beautiful problem to have.